So hey everyone, welcome back to TFS. And last time around we were making the Unsplash clone, and this is where we stopped, right? So let's continue making the clone, and as we can see, let's just search. Let's say cat again. There are two parts to the page. The first is this header, and in this header we have a search bar, and the second part is image grid, right? Something called as a masonry layout. We'll look into what this layout is afterwards. First, let's take care of this header and the input bar, right? So let's come back to the project, and in here let's create a new directory called as components to create new components, right? And let's do one thing. Let's create each and every component with their styles separately. So let's create another, no, not a file. Let's create another folder here, and let's call it a header, not a capital H. Let's do a rename. Wait, why can't I do that? Let's click on this and let's create another folder. Let for now, just for now. Let's say images. Okay. Hey, I don't want to do this. Come on, what's going on here? Delete, delete. Yeah. New folder. Let's do header, and then let's do new folder. Images, right? Let's just create it, and we'll add some images afterwards. In here, let's create a header.js, header with a capital H, and let's import React from React, right? Then our boilerplate const header equals to something. Let's return a p tag. No, saying a header. Okay. Export default header. Okay. Now let's go to app.js and let's import header from dot slash components slash header slash header, right? We can do one more thing inside this header. We can just rename this as index.js, and that way yeah, we will just import it from component slash header. That slash header will disappear automatically, or it should disappear. In my case, because of some extension, it disappeared automatically, right? Then let's just come here, let's remove this and call this header here, and let's see whether we have it or not inside our React app. Yeah, we have the header, right? So what's happening is inside this header folder, uh, from app.js, we are going to components and we are going inside header, and we are searching for, because we have not specified a file here, we are now searching for the index file inside that folder, and we just found out the index file, right? And let's create a CSS file, header.css. Let's write something here. Let's say class name of dot header, and let's add a basic background color of FFF is what, white? Yeah, let's do a black. Okay. Then let's give this class name to our header paragraph. How do we give class names? We write class name and we give the class name of header. But we have not imported the CSS file, so let's import. Oh, let's see if this works. Header.css. Yeah, this works. So if we have given it a class background color of black, we need to give it a color of white. Now this is for the text. Okay, yeah, it works. It definitely works. Uh, okay. Now let's just inspect the header element. We have this header element here. Instead of a P, can we do a div? Actually, yeah, we should do a div, right? Now let's do one thing. Let's give this header some app.css. No, not here. Let's go to header.css. Let's give this header some fixed height, and let's keep its position as fixed top, right? So that when we scroll down, the header stays at the top, right? And let's give this a height of, I don't know, let's do 48 pixels. Let's see. Yeah, okay. With fixed, this is the problem. Okay. Now let's do a display of block so that it takes up all the space. It is not. Why is it not? Let's do a width of 100%. Yeah, it works. If I console the, if I comment out the width, yeah, it doesn't. So width 100% does the trick for us. And then instead of block, can we do flex here? Let's see. I don't know. So it works. It definitely works. And then align items center. So basically, I'm trying to align items vertically. Yeah, it kind of worked, but it is not looking great to me. Why am I coming back there? Cool. Uh, let's go here. Instead of header, let's add a p tag here saying header, right? Let's see whether this, okay, now we have the control. Okay, it works. Let's add some padding. Okay, let's do a padding of 0, 16 pixels, right? Yeah, it works. Now in the header component here, let's write our name, the name of the app, that is Splash Clone, right? Can we do a bold here? Let's give it a class name of, let's do header text, or instead brand. Let's go here. Let's add this class and let's do font weight of 700. Looks cool. Or instead of doing all this, we can just do H1 as well. Let's see what happens with H1. It's way too big. Let's do H3. H3 looks cool. Then can we get rid of this? Yeah, yeah, we can. So no need of this for now. If needed, we'll add later. But for now, we are good. So this the black color is not that great. How about we give a dark gray? I don't know. No, bad color. So black is what? Hash 0000000. This is black. Let's do 020202, or we can just say 222. Looks awesome. Okay. And white is FFF, right? So let's do hash EEE here. I don't want extreme colors at all. I don't like them. Uh, DDD, maybe. It looks a bit dull. Okay, you know what? Let's keep this as FFF itself. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Now what we can do is we can make this header as a reusable component. I mean, it already is a reusable component, but we can pass a prop for this text called as brand, right? And instead of passing this ourselves, we can just do this as a brand, right? And if we save, the splash clone will just vanish, and we can just come back here and we can pass the brand equal to splash clone. Yeah, it works. So another thing that we need in this header is, as we can see here, we need an input bar, right? So how do we get an input bar here? Let's first make an input bar here itself. So let's do input of, okay, this looks very bad. Input type text. We'll improve how it looks. Class name of header input. Okay, let's give the class name here and let's see. Huh. Okay, header input. Margin 0, padding 0. Cool. First of all, what can we do? Let's take the width as 100%. Oh no, this looks bad. Mm, let's give it a width of 300 pixels for now, right? Another thing we can do is inside header. So wait, this is our header, right? We have two elements. We can have a flex box system here. So we already have display flex. What we can do is align items is already there. We can do justify content space between. Let's see what we end up with. Huh, why is this going to the end? Padding 016 pixels, right? So what's going on here? Okay, let's do 016 pixels again. Do we have the padding? Why don't we have the padding here? Let's see. Where is this? What's going on here? Hmm. Input. Let's if I just remove this input and look for this padding, I still don't see the padding. Okay, cool. I'll look into this issue and we'll solve this in the next video.